সো এই অ্যামেজিং রিং লাইটটা যদি তোমরা বানাতে চাও, টিউটোরিয়ালটা এখানে আছে। এটা একটা প্রফেশনাল রিং লাইট, মানে তুমি যদি এটা মার্কেটে কিনতে যাও প্রায় দাম পড়বে তোমার
3,000-3,500 রেঞ্জের দাম।
সো হিয়ার গোজ দ্য টিউটোরিয়াল।
Our ring light comprises two different shades of light. One, the cool white light, and two, the warm yellow light. A great feature of a ring light is the brightness control. You can increase or decrease the brightness as per your wish. For the first time ever, this ring light can also be completely battery operated, and it works with the same glow, making it more cool and classy. So let's begin. Firstly, we would need a thick MDF sheet or cardboard. Next, we need to draw two concentric circles depending on the size that we want for our ring light. We need to cut the circles and form a ring-like structure which looks exactly like this. This would form the base of our ring light.
Now there are no specific dimensions as such, you can take as per your requirements, but I have not made it as a simple box, but I have made it a bit different because I wanted the knobs of both the warm as well as the cool white to stay on either side and the switches to be in between, and that would look more cool and classy. And these pieces would fit just like this as I have showed, and on top of this another would just sit on top so that the box is completed.
We shall also make a channel exactly in between so that we can insert an portable selfie stick, not a fixed one, so that we can take it out whenever we need and also insert it as per our requirements, and thus we form an entire professional ring light. Next up, we shall need ridged cardboard or thin cardboard like this, which would be wound around the circumference of a ring light. They shall form the sides of a ring light. The height of the side of the ring light should be at least 3 centimeters. Next, we shall take gift wrapping paper, which costs about 5 rupees in the market. You can also use aluminium foil or aluminium foil paper, but since we are doing it in a budget and we don't need expensive, therefore this is the trick. Just fold the wrapping paper and crumble it down so that you increase the number of creases present, and this would increase the refractive index of the material. Now we need to paste this material all throughout a ring light to form the reflective background. Now we shall make the cool or the white light series connection. For that we need a sharp metal tool like this, and we need to make holes, about 65 to 70 holes all throughout our ring lights, and insert LEDs, pure white LEDs, which costs about 50 paisa or 1 rupees each, into these holes. They would entirely form a series connection of about 65 to 70 LEDs as you desire. The connections at the back is very simple. We shall just form a series of LED chain. Make sure the positive and the negative are connected properly. Now we need our main weapon, yes, the soldering iron.
So this is the position from where the positive side of the battery would be connected, and here goes the series all throughout this circle. And then from here again the second rows of LEDs would follow, and then at last the third rows of LED in a circle, and it would complete over here from where the output, the negative wire or the ground wire would come out. So we have here the positive, and from here a negative would come out, and this the entire LED circuit would be in a series. So now almost the second round is complete. Now I would go for the third round and the last round. So I've already made the holes here, so that would be exactly parallel with this one. See, I have already put one LED to show you. So similarly I would put all the LEDs in this case. So therefore we get 3 rows of LED. So that's how the connection looks. Okay, so this is the point from where the positive terminal of the battery is entering. It's going all through this round, and then from this point onwards it is connecting with the second row, right? So this is the second row, and again it's going around, and here it would end, and then again here it would connect with the third row, and this would go down, and at last it would finish somewhere here, and I would get the output from here. I mean the negative wire. So plus and minus, and it goes throughout in series in 3 rounds. So that's the connection.
We need to solder or join all these LEDs with a simple wire. So we have completed the entire series of the white or the cool LED lights. Now it's time for the warm or the bright yellow light. For that we shall use an LED strip. Also, for the case of the cool or the white light, we could use another LED strip of the white color, but to reduce our cost and also to know how does LED series chain work, we had used that part. So this is the way in which we need to fix our LED strip all round the entire circumference of a ring light in 3 or 4 rows as the length of the LED strip might permit.
Now for making the base, cut out a circle exactly of the same diameter from a cardboard. So now I need to cut through this entire region to take out this ring.
I have used a glue gun and neatly fixed the base to our ring light with 3 wires sticking out, one the common negative and 2 the positives, one from the cool light and another from the bright light LED. Next up we need to fix the base or the box that we want for our LED. For controlling the brightness of our LED we shall use 2 potentiometers, the value of which is 10k ohm, or you can also use lesser or more than that, it works completely fine. We need to remove the top lid, and then after making 2 holes in our box we need to insert our potentiometer and then connect the top lid from outside. The final image would look something like this.
For supplying power to our cool light LED series, we need a special type of circuit that is known as the transformerless power supply circuit. This would not only reduce the cost of buying a transformer, but also would work the same way as a transformer and give us the same required DC output voltage. We simply need a non-polar capacitor of 225J 400 volt, and in parallel with it a breeder's resistance of 1 mega ohm. Next, to convert from AC to DC we need a bridge rectifier of 4 diodes IN4007. Now from one terminal we would connect a 100 ohm 2 watt strong resistance, and from the other 2 terminals we shall take the output to our series connection. The Zener diode is optional or basically not required in this circuit, but to filter out the current we need a polar capacitor of calibrations 470 μF and 25 volt. Finally, we shall pass the 234 volt AC mains from the board, one end to the 225J non-polar capacitor and other to the resistor, and thus the entire circuit is on your screen. After completion, the circuit would look something like this, consisting of the polar as well as the non-polar capacitors, the resistors and also the bridge rectifier. Now we need to attach switch both for the cool light as well as the warm light. The switch shall be attached directly to the power supply. The point where the power or the positive wire of the terminals is attached, we shall attach the switch at that point. I shall show you everything in details. We have connected the switch just at the point where the positive terminal of the wire enters the non-polar capacitor. This is the point, and the negative wire is left free because the negative shall be the common wire.